Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It is an awesome day. Today we're gonna do the comic review of the third series. You guys see me open it up. I got it in the mail, so we're gonna go ahead and get it reviewed out, and well, my opinion of a review, which who really knows. Yeah, we're gonna get this issue 3, Halo Fall of Reach, issue 3, reviewed. We did 1 and 2, and now we're working on 3 and 4. So next weekend will be 4. So we'll get 4 reviewed out. So I read this one just recently, and let me try to flip through some pages here. So it starts off with them on a ship. So you got all the people. It shows them being experimented on, and then it shows them holding a funeral for their fallen brethren who didn't make it. So we really didn't get too much detail on who made it, who didn't make it. So like, I know Kelly made it from the last issue, but I don't know if the other guy that he made friends with made it. I didn't see him in it. But then they come together and they talked about how leaders and death and all that stuff, and he didn't, they were talking about whether if they were wasted or spent, right? So he talks about it, them to Sergeant, let's see, Chief Mendez. So Chief Mendez has basically been getting these guys into soldier form. And then it has them to Halsey and I think Mendez. It looks like Mendez, but it has Halsey and Mendez talking, and then he takes them to there, and then you see a Mark 1 suit. So apparently they've been using these Mark 1 suits to train with the Spartans, like, and the miners used to use it to mine and stuff. But as you can see right here, one of the Spartans has put a big dent in it, and then it shows some training for them. So it shows them, it shows Kelly being the fastest or whatever. So they're going around training the Spartans, and then I guess Halsey has their first mission. So their first mission is to hunt down Colonel Roberts. So we understand about those two, or the beginning two, where they do the whole rebellion and stuff. So their mission is basically to take out the rebellion. They sneak aboard or they basically get disguised upon a civilian vessel. So they got to find their base in the comic, a comet belt. I can't, let me, asteroid belt, I think. So they have a hidden base in the asteroid belt, so they got to go there. So it shows them hanging out, chilling, waiting to get there. And then Colonel Watts, so that's who they're hunting down, is Colonel Watts. And then they finally get there. They found him through a special container. Then it shows them taking out his soldiers and stuff and prepping for a mission. But then after this, after his bandages, so at the beginning you can see his face being all bandaged and stuff like that, but then after his bandages you never really see his face anymore. You see it's all shrouded in that dark. darkness. So then now they're all geared up and ready to go. They're heading there. They get to him. They bust in. Firefights ensue. And that's pretty much it. And then February 2011 is the next release of that, the next one. But we have the next one, so we're good on that aspect. But yeah. So we're seal this bad boy back off. So that was issue 3. Basically what happened, or a rough estimate in my viewpoint of what happened. Alright, sorry for the quick cut, but yeah, that's my opinion of what happens, or happened, basically my rough view. So it doesn't really go too much into their experiment, or one they were experimented on. So yeah, but they get their first mission. It shows that there was a lot of tragic deaths during the experiments. There's I can't think of it. Sorry. But yeah, so oh yeah, there's the rebellion that they have to go put down. So then they basically, so this is more of a transition into the last issue. So right before they probably take out Colonel Watt. So they've been building up towards it. I give it a 3 out of 5, maybe a 7.5 out of 10, because there's nothing really that goes on. Like this is pretty much a transition transition phase. You see that they were experimented on, something happened, they were genetically altered and whatnot, and they're a lot stronger and all that stuff. So you're looking at probably episode 4 being where they take out the Colonel and all that stuff. I don't know, it might not do the whole when they actually start getting Spartan armor and start actually becoming Spartans. We'll have to see in that last episode. So that last episode is going to tell off the whole series of boot camp and stuff like that. So basically, but this is basically just their boot camp and stuff before they come soldiers. Yeah, Chief gets, or not Chief, 117 gets promoted to petty officer or something like that. So he ends up getting a UNSC rank and whatnot. So yeah, it was a pretty good comic. I liked it. It completed out this one completed out our series that we needed to have all 4. Hopefully I can get a couple more. I'm gonna try to get a hold, not right now, but like here I gotta do it soon, but I can't do it soon. I don't know. Hopefully I can get a couple more like these that are really nice and sleeved up really good, and I'll send those in to get graded or whatever. Maybe down the road we'll get them graded. I would like to try to get that whole series graded, because it would be nice to have some graded Halo comics, but we need more Halo merchandise and all that stuff before we actually go into the whole building up for a grade, to put a display a grade. And I don't have many display areas, so in this small area, I will eventually, it will happen, I will eventually have a room or 2 to do what I want and display what I want and make good collection, all that stuff. But in that meantime, we're just in the building phase. Right now, it's just building our collection, and this goes with our Halo figures, which I'm pretty excited about having. We need to try to collect all the series. I think we got series 1 and 2 to finish out, and then we'll have full complete 3 and 4, And then we're waiting. Series 5 just dropped, so hopefully we can finish out Series 5 and then move on to 6. And then 6 will finish out with Carter and a few others, and it'll be cool. And then hopefully they'll come out with some more, and if they do, we'll get them displayed. Because after I complete Reach, the Reach got Spartan collection, so everybody in Reach, if once I get those, I'm gonna do an opening for those, and then whatever series we have completed, I'll do the opening for that too. So if we get Carter and Kate, I'll end up opening all the Reach Spartans, but then I'll open series 3 and 4. I probably won't. There's a few that if it's the same Master Chief, so if it's kind of relatively same. If it's not Halo 1, Halo 2, or stuff, but if it's just a 117 remake or another Halo 2 remake or another Halo 1 remake or a Halo 3 remake, I probably won't open it until I'm able to actually fully display it. But I will do openings on them. We'll check them out, and they'll probably go back in the cover or storage for a little bit until we can get those displayed. But that's the plan. But back to the comic. It was a really good comic. I liked it. There's more Fall of Reach, so I'm gonna try to get a hold of some more of the Fall of Reach kind of genre, Halo Fall of Reach genre. And hopefully I'll be able to get a hold of those and we can enjoy those. I think after episode 4, which will air, or issue 4, which will air next Saturday, we're going to end up moving into the Old Republic. So I have some Old Republic comics that I don't have issue 1 or 2, but I do have a few, I have a graphic novel from the Old Republic that I'm going to read out and show you guys and give my thoughts and opinions on that. But that's the plan. I hope you guys stick around, and if you can, please leave a like, subscribe if you can. Always helps. I appreciate you guys, and you have a good one. Peace.